What is up, YouTube? This is Chris, Young Professional Dad, and I'm back with another knife video. Guys, I've been making videos for about 5 months now. Not been very long, but I've enjoyed this process. And I get a lot of requests for different styles and types of videos. Some I can't do, though, honestly, just to be perfectly honest. Either I don't have the knives to do the video, or I don't have the technologically savvy capabilities. I don't even know if that was the technologically savvy capabilities. That was probably something completely made up. That's probably not even a word or a phrase. It is what it is. I went to school in Kentucky. But neither here nor there. I don't know how to edit and stuff like that. I've said it a million times. You guys get tired of hearing that. I need to work on that. So I can't do anything about that. The knives part, I do try to buy the knives and get the knives so that I can show you all what you want to see. That helps me as well because it helps me grow my collection and learn about knives that I didn't already know about. So one hand washes the other. We're in this together. This is a two-way street, and I appreciate that. Some videos I can do, and I enjoy doing, and this is one of those times. Recently, when I showed a Spyderco, somebody said, hey, it's time for a full Spyderco collection video. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to get on that soon. And that's what I'm doing right now. I'm about to show you guys my entire Spyderco collection. Couple caveats. Number one, I don't have all the Spydercos that I want to get. I want to get a Joe Jimbo, a Native, a Sage. I want to get a Ronin. I want to get a Leaf Jumper. There's tons of them that I want, and I'll get them all. I just don't have them yet. Number two, my Para 3 is not here. It won't be here till Tuesday or Wednesday, but I wanted to go ahead and do the video. I'll just show that, and next time I do a Spyderco or a complete knife collection update. And the last one is this. I don't have that many Spydercos, to be perfectly honest, especially when I have people commenting saying they've got 56, 84 Spydercos. I mean, that's insane in a good way. I'd love to see that. I mean, I'm not envious or jealous or nothing like that. I'm happy for them. I wish that I had that many, but it is what it is. I'm thankful for everything that I've gotten, every single knife. I'm grateful for them. In the words of Benson Boone, these beautiful things that I've got, please don't take them. You give them, you can take them away. So I'm grateful for every single one that I have. I do not mean to sound like I'm not. I'm just saying I don't have that many. But I'm going to show them to you right now what I do have. The very first knife is the one that if I was to put them in a safety deposit box, this is the knife that's going in. Not a Sabenza or Umnazon or McNeese or any of that quiet carry. It'd be this knife because of the sentimental value. Probably already know what it is, and it is this beautiful boy right here. This is the Spyderco Endura 4. This is a Knife Center exclusive with black pack-of-wood handles or scales. It's got Damascus blade with a VG10 core. Again, Knife Center exclusive. This is a lockback knife. As you can see, 4-position pocket clip. This thing is beautiful. You want to talk about an executive knife, a gentleman's knife or an executive knife. This is it right here. This sucker is beautiful. It's satisfying, that open and close, very satisfying. It's a Spyderco, huge blade, great for EDC, a good thumb ramp with jimping, all the typical stuff that you expect with the Spyderco. This has it. It's just a little bit more. It's polished a little bit more, a little bit better fit and finish because it's a Knife Center exclusive. It's a fantastic knife. I've told you guys this story. When I first started getting into collecting and I was starting to watch some Knife Center videos and stuff like that, which is why she got me the Knife Center exclusive, because she saw me watching Knife Center videos so much. All I had was Kershaw's and Gerbers and CRKT, you know, $15, $20 knives. And I was just learning, and I was drooling every day over all these knives on TV that I was never going to be able to get. And she surprised me one day. She went and she ordered this for me. She knew what I was going through and, stuff like that. And she just wanted to make me feel better. And so she got me something. She thought I deserved it. And I appreciated it, and this kind of broke the dam for me, because once she got this, it was kind of like a metaphorical, okay, go ahead and get you some knives, the kind of knives that you want to get. Because if she was willing to spend that money, I knew that she was okay with me spending that kind of money on knives. I still couldn't do it, still wasn't in the position, like anything. But that came in time. And time did come where I could get the knives that I wanted. But this was the first one. This is the Spyderco Endura 4 It's my most sentimental knife by far. My favorite knife that I own is the ProTech back here. Not even close. But when it comes to knives that I just absolutely mean the most to me, it's this one right here. Absolutely. I love this knife. It represents a whole lot to me. It represents just a ton. So, there you go. The Spyderco Endura 4. I'll show you another knife that means a whole lot to me. Another knife that I did not pay for. Someone else did. This was given to me. When I started this channel, I've only been making videos, guys, for 5 months. I put my first knife video online on YouTube, late at the end of October. I can't remember what the date was. It was middle towards the end of October. It's the middle of March right now. So what is that? November, December, January, February. I mean, 5 months I've been doing videos, so not very long. What's up, buddy? Never ends, guys. Little one's in there probably. Thank gosh for Elijah. He helps me out when I'm making my videos. But in that 5 months, the very first knife that I had sent to me wasn't from a company, wasn't from anything else. It was from a viewer. And this viewer's name happens to be Michael Jordan. And I could not believe it. He messaged me one day. He said, "Hey, I'm sending you a knife. I want to give you something." I was like, "No, you don't have to do that, buddy." He said, "No, I want to. I want to. I want you to have this." I'm not going to tell you what his letter said or anything like that, or anything that's behind this knife, because that's personal. All I'm going to say is this knife had a lot of meaning to him, and he gave it to me, and it has a ton of meaning to me. And it is this gorgeous Spyderco police model from 1989, 1990, something like that. This is, this is history right here in my hands. This is where it all began. This is a beautiful knife, steel handles. I can't remember what the blade steel is. It was some stuff I'd never heard of before. Just an absolute fantastic knife. Mike gave this to me. I couldn't believe he gave it to me. I was blown away. I wasn't expecting it to be something like this when I opened the box. I was expecting like a Civivi or something, maybe a Kershaw. Not that there's anything wrong with those, and I would have been tickled to death with those. But when I opened that box up and I saw this, I couldn't believe it. And I still have that letter, Mike. That letter is, trust me, when I have my bookshelf and everything set up, it'll be framed. Not where anybody can read it and stuff, but you'll see it framed up. But this is the Spyderco police model. Early, like what, the very first police model ever. They didn't even have jimping on the ramp right here. I mean, it's a lock back. Oh my gosh, what a daggone knife. He told me, he said it might need sharpened and stuff like, I ain't touching this thing. This thing is going to stay just like this. I'm not going to polish them. I'm not cleaning it. This is exactly how it's going to stay forever. Just like I got it. This thing's got some war wounds on it, some battle marks, and it is just going to stay like this. Fantastic knife. It's only a one position pocket clip, but let me tell you, I love this daggone knife. All right. So, my next knife, actually, you know what? Let me show you mine. This is my only Spyderco fixed blade. Now, I want some more. I want the Ronin. There's all kinds of Spyderco fixed blades that I want. I also want some Spyderco chef's knives because, man, they have some amazing chef's knives. But the one that I have right now is the Bow River. You know, an affordable knife, you know what, 50 bucks, 8CR steel. It's basically like a fillet knife, but you can use it for EDC, you can use it for hunting, you can use it for food prep. It's got so many different purposes. The heat treat on this is fantastic. It's got a great leather sheath, excellent stitching, excellent quality. It looks beautiful. Fantastic knife. The Spyderco Bow River. This thing is sweet. I love this knife so much. If like this summer, I've got several that I don't consider part of my knife collection and stuff, like fillet knives and stuff like that, like in camping totes and stuff like that of all my gear and stuff. Several fillet knives. I got fillet knives in there in the kitchen drawers and stuff. If I start going camping and hunting or fishing or anything this summer, this right here is what I'm taking for sure. I love this thing. Fantastic knife. Now, whether or not I'll get to do that stuff, I don't know. I'm definitely going to go camping a couple times. Whether I'll get to do that other stuff a lot because of the boys, I'm so tied up with them. And like this weekend, I could barely move this weekend. The only reason I'm not sitting in my wheelchair right now is because I didn't want to be in my wheelchair on camera. But I've been in it for the last 2 days. Let me tell you, it's been a rough. But we got storms here, and I don't know if any of you guys deal with arthritis and stuff. When the weather gets moisture in the air, you know, you get old. Your body feels it, and because of my injuries and accidents and stuff, man, the moisture beats me down. So if I can go camping and stuff this summer, I'm definitely going to. But I might not get to a whole lot. But I want to. All right, so. Let's show this knife. This was a knife. EDC reviewer recommended this knife because I showed another knife, and he's like, "Hey, you need to get this knife." Now, I'd heard about this knife before, and I'd seen it and stuff like that, but didn't know a lot about it. And I got it, and man, I am so glad that I did. I love this knife, and it is the Polestar. This thing is fantastic. I love this knife. I love this knife. I should have done the other one first to lead into this one. The other one's the Tenacious in ACR. And this has got BD1 in. This is just such a good knife. $90. The other one's like $60. And I'm going to tell you right now, if I was... Actually, you know what? I don't even want to say that. Honestly, if I was to have to pick between the two, I'd probably, if I could only have one, I'm probably going with the Tenacious. Between the two. But if I can have them both, I want to have them both. And I can tell you why I would go with the Tenacious in another video if you want to know why, in my opinion, why I would go with the Tenacious. But I do like this. I like this a whole lot. If I was just going to be doing like box cutting, light EDC work, this got a little bit better edge retention than the ACR, but the ACR is more tough than this. So for all around beater knife, you know, harder use EDC, the ACR is just the Tenacious, in my opinion, and for the cost, is a better option for like harder use EDC. But if you're going to be doing it like just box cutting and different things like that, because this has better edge retention, I'd go with this. But this is $30 more. Either way, it's worth the money. It's a fantastic knife. It's got a 4-position pocket clip. It is a liner lock. Now this has got, as you see, gray G10 instead of black G10. Full steel liners. Got your thumb ramp that's jimped. A great belly right here. Long drop point with a good sharp point, piercing point. I mean, all the things that you expect from a Spyderco, this has got. The Polestar. It's just a fantastic knife. I do, like I said, I think that Tenacious is a little bit more rugged and durable for like hardcore use, like heavy use. But for light EDC, edge retention purposes, this is definitely a better knife, for sure. Absolutely. So I would recommend anybody, if you're thinking about getting a Tenacious because you want to get a Spyderco, maybe save a couple more weeks, put $30 more with it and get a Polestar. You won't be upset. You will not be upset. Now, if you don't want to wait and you want to go ahead and get one now just because you want a Spyderco, by all means, the Tenacious is a daggone good knife. You're not going to regret it. It's a fantastic knife. Speaking of which, let's go ahead and show you this Tenacious. This is a fantastic, fantastic, fantastic knife. The Spyderco Tenacious. Black G10 handles. Again, full steel liners. It is another liner lock. It's got a 4-position pocket clip, tip up, tip down. A thumb ramp with the jimping, a good piercing tip, a good drop point. Now, you'll see the blades are similar, but they are also different. One is a little bit longer. This one is a little bit longer, just a little bit more edge. It's ACR. ACR doesn't have the best edge retention, but it's got really good corrosion resistance. It's pretty tough and durable, so you can beat on it and stuff. Edge retention has a lot to be desired, but sharpen it, hone your edges, it'll do you just fine. I know a lot of people are steel nerds or steel snobs and knife snobs, and they don't like ACR, and I completely understand why. You know, because if you can afford to get nothing but premium steels, by all means get it. But some people just don't have that luxury, and you just don't have a choice. You have to deal with ACR. So I'm not going to sit and badmouth ACR because some people don't have a choice but to use ACR. It is what it is. So I'm going to find the positives about it. And the positives is it's tough. It's got good edge retention. It's easy to sharpen. I said good edge retention. It's tough. It's got good corrosion resistance. It doesn't have good edge retention. It's decent, but it's easy to sharpen. So the big thing is what you lose in edge retention, you gain in affordability because it's an affordable knife. You gain in the fact that it's easier to sharpen than your premium steels. Your premium steels, some people can't sharpen them because they're harder to sharpen and they don't know how to do it. ACR is not hard to sharpen. Anybody can do it. A beginner can do it. It's an easy steel to sharpen. So again, I apologize for saying that had edge retention. It does not. It does. General basic edge retention. Any blade's got general basic edge retention. It just doesn't have very good edge retention. It does have good corrosion resistance. It is tough. You can beat on this. It's going to take a lot of abuse. There's a reason that the Tenacious is so popular. It's a Spyderco. And Spyderco does amazing things with ACR. Their heat treatment is second to none. So you're still getting a Spyderco. You're still getting a 4-position pocket clip. You're still getting a quality brand, a quality name, a quality knife. There you go. And you're getting it for 50, 60 bucks. The Spyderco Tenacious is a fantastic knife. If I didn't have a single knife to my name except for the Spyderco Tenacious, I would be just fine doing anything I need to do. There ain't nothing I can cut with that Umnazon that I can't cut with this. Now, I might be able to cut it better with that Umnazon. I might be able to cut a lot more with that Umnazon. Well, it ain't no might. I definitely can. That Umnazon is 1,000 times the knife that this is. I'm just saying, if there's something I need to cut, I can cut it with this. I might have to sharpen the edge or hone it or strop it or whatever, but I can cut it with this. Might not be the best cut, might not be the most precise cut, might not be a laser fine cut, like just slide right through what you're cutting, like some knives do. But you can get the job done with the Spyderco Tenacious. It's a fantastic knife. I'll get off my soapbox now. All right, next knife. Let me see. All right, I don't have my Para 3 here. It will be here probably Wednesday or Thursday. I don't know for sure, but what I do have is my PM2, my Paramilitary 2, and I love this thing. Now, I've actually had a couple Paramilitary 2s. The camouflage version, I had the camouflage version with the blacked out blade. I've had several PM2s. This is the one that I've kept, that I've held on to. It is in S45 VM blade steel, textured black G10 handles, compression lock, and there you go. Now we're getting into Spyderco world right now. This is American made. The other ones that I've shown you so far are not American made. Not even the Endura. This ain't even American made. None of them that I've showed you so far is made in America. Not even this police model is made in America. This is made in Seki, Japan. This is the first one I'm showing you that is American made, homegrown, right in Golden, Colorado. And it is a fantastic knife. The compression lock, in my opinion, is the best knife lock there is. Not the safest. I've said this in other videos. The safest, in my opinion, is the Triad lock from Cold Steel. In my opinion, that's the best safe lock there is. The reason I think the compression lock is the best lock is because of fidgetiness, ease of use, different things like that. There's a lot that goes in with why I think that this is the best all-around lock. I love the compression lock. I love knives with the compression lock. It's fantastic. It's beautiful, and this is the Paramilitary 2 in S45 VM blade steel. I want to get some titanium handles and change the handles on this. That, or just get a couple sprint runs or limited editions that I can change up a little bit, or get some that already have titanium handles on them. I'm really wanting to go down that road and get into that. I told you guys that I was going to start getting into this stuff. I was going to start dressing up my knives with lanyards, getting into changing the scales and the handles and stuff like that. Up until this point I haven't. Changing washers for bearings or bearings for washers, different things like that. And believe it or not, I have started, and I'm going to show you right now in a second that I have started down that road. All right, next knife I'm going to show you is this. Probably one of the top EDC knives that's ever been made. You should know immediately what it is, especially if you watch my videos, because I talk about it all the time. The Manix 2. In my opinion, this is hands down, no question, one of the best EDC all-around knives that's ever been made. It's definitely one of the best that's on the market right now. I love this thing. Now, this is in S30V. It has the black textured G10 handles, full steel liners. It's got jimping on the handle, and it's got jimping on the thumb ramp right there. Now, this does not have a compression lock. It does not have a crossbar lock. This is a different type of lock. I can't remember exactly what it's called, but there is basically a little bearing in there. And when you pull it back, you're not gonna, I can't explain it. I'm not the guy. I'm sorry, guys. It had to be explained to me, and I can't remember what it's called, but it's a good lock. It's a great lock. It works similar to a crossbar lock. You pull it back and it drops, just like a crossbar lock. But it is not a crossbar lock. This is a fantastic knife, though. This is a 2-position pocket clip. It only goes left or right-handed, but it only goes tip up. It does not go tip down. Like some of these are 4-position, left hand, right hand, tip up, tip down. This is only left hand or right hand, tip up only. So 2-position pocket clip, not 4. But I love this thing. This is a fantastic knife all the way around. Oh my gosh, what a good knife. The Manix 2 is one of the best EDC knives that's on the market, or made, period. Now, one thing that I did when I got the Manix 2, even though I like big knives, I like the bigger, bulkier, heavier knives. And if you like bigger, bulkier, heavier knives, you probably like knives like the Cold Steel 8010 and different things like that. You like knives that's got some weight to them, some size to them. You don't like 3-finger knives or 5th pocket knives. They're too small for you. Bug outs, even though they're great knives, they're too light for you, if you feel like I do. Now, the Manix 2, when I got it, I started with this one, the Manix 2 XL. Because usually, if there's an XL version it fits my hands much better, and it is the regular size knife is usually a little too small, or I would like it to be bigger than it is. At least maybe the regular size knife, whatever it is, whichever knife I'm talking about, any model, to pick a model. If there's an XL version, then the regular version is usually a little too small for my liking. I mean, it'll work usually, but I would rather it be a little bit bigger. This is an exception. The Manix 2 XL is fantastic. I love it. I'm glad that I got it. This is fantastic. It's an amazing knife. But I really quickly realized once I got the regular size Manix 2, I realized really quickly that this is one of those knives that the regular size is just fine. It's big enough. You do not need the XL, even if you've got massive hands. The regular size Manix 2 will do you just fine. Now, if you want the bigger one, by all means get it, because it is amazing. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. It feels great in the hand. I'm just saying this is one that you don't have to go with the XL if you don't want to. You can get by with the smaller version and be just fine. Again, another one with that same lock. It's similar to a crossbar lock, but not a crossbar lock. This is also an S30V blade steel, 2-position pocket clip, textured G10 handles. All the same things about the regular size Manix 2 is in the Manix 2 XL. Only this one is a lot more big. It's fantastic. I love this thing. Another knife that's large that comes from Spyderco. I love this knife. Gosh almighty, I love this knife. The Shaman. I mean, I just love saying the name. The Shaman. It's like when you say it with reverence. The Shaman. It's amazing. Compression lock. It's massive. Good for big hands. It's got jimping. Now, it doesn't have a thumb ramp like the other Spydercos, but it does have very aggressive jimping right there. Another one that's made in Golden, Colorado. Now, you can get these with different blade steels. This one's got XHP. So it's a pretty durable blade steel. You know, people either like it or they hate it. Most people like it. It does really good. The Spyderco, hold on, buddy. Talk to Elijah. The Spyderco Shaman is fantastic. Some people don't like the Shaman because of how expensive it is, because this thing is going on $289, $269, $289, something like that. So some people think it's a little overpriced. I don't. I think it's fantastic. I'd pay the price again for it. To me, it's worth it. It's got micarta handles instead of G10. Oh my gosh, just a fantastic handle. Just a fantastic knife. Again, a compression lock. Now, this does go back to your 4-position pocket clip. Excellent, excellent action. Excellent knife all the way around. An excellent EDC blade. Oh, the Shaman is fantastic. It's great. It could be the best daggone Spyderco all around. Not best EDC Spyderco, not the most tactical Spyderco, not the best budget Spyderco, just the all-around best Spyderco. It very well could be the best Spyderco made. Now, I know a lot of people are going to disagree with that. It's just my opinion. It don't mean nothing. I'm a nobody. My opinion holds absolutely no weight, so don't listen to me. Whatever you think. You probably, if you disagree, okay, I understand. I'm just saying, in my opinion, this very well could be the best Spyderco made. The Shaman. Oh my gosh. Now, if I'm talking EDC, it's hard to beat this right here, the Manix 2. Not the XL. The XL is too big for most people, but the regular Manix 2, it's hard to beat that. If you're talking tactical, it's hard to beat the Para 3 or the PM2. It's hard to beat them. If you're talking budget beaters, it's hard to beat the Tenacious. You know, there's so many different knives in the Spyderco lineup that have different qualities that stand out. I'm saying overall, just for the best knife for being a knife, in my opinion, very well could be the Shaman.
I love this thing. It's fantastic. All right, this next knife. I've said it a million times. Ken Faulkner, I've seen it on his video. He talked about it. He showed it to me. I already knew of it, but I had never got it. I talked about getting it and wanted to get it. I just hadn't got it until I saw his video and how well he spoke about it and the stuff that he said and the way that he showed it. And I was like, yeah, all right, I need to go ahead and get it. And it's the Smock. And I'm so glad that I did. Another Spyderco that's fantastic for EDC. It's got a position here that you can choke up on, or you can put your finger back here in the finger choil. Either way, it's got very, very minimal jimping right there. You see just a couple lines of jimping, but enough to get some traction there. It's got a good hollow grind with a very sharp point right here, so you can pierce, so you can slice. It's very, very slicey, a good EDC knife. Now, this is not a button lock. It looks like a button lock because it's got a button on it, but this is a button compression lock. So basically, it's a compression lock like this, where you just squeeze the bar. A compression lock is almost like a liner lock, all right? You squeeze that bar just like you would a liner, and it releases the blade, except for it's on the top instead of the bottom. Now, there's a difference between a top liner lock and a compression lock. I'm just saying they're similar. Okay, now, when you have a compression lock, you have this cutout right here so you can push that to release it. Now, what if there was no cutout there? How are you going to release that? All right, well, no problem. They do away with the cutout and they put a button. All that button is it's pushing on that bar, compression lock. That is a button compression lock. So it's just this without, imagine if they put didn't have that cutout and they put a button there to push that bar instead of being able to do it with your finger. That's what a button compression lock is. Most of you all, if not everybody, already knows what that is. For some people who don't, because I'm just now learning all this stuff myself. I've only been collecting for 2 years. I've learned a lot of this stuff in the last few months. I didn't know what a top liner lock was. I was like, what is a top liner lock? What's the difference in a liner lock and a top liner lock? I don't know what people are talking about. What is going on here? What's a push button top liner lock? What's a push button compression lock? I got the what is it? The Schilling Cutter recently. I had no idea what that lock was. What kind of lock is this? Is this not a push button lock? What is? So I'm still learning, and a lot of other people are as well. So if you are one of those people that needed to know what a push button compression lock is, now you know. That's what a compression lock is, a push button compression lock. This is G10 handles with carbon fiber overlays. Basically, it's just a strip of carbon fiber that they glued on top. It's a 2-position pocket clip, so it's left hand or right hand. It's tip up only. It is not tip down. So you can't go 4 positions. It looks like an executive knife, a gentleman's knife. Has a very it does have a little flipper tab there, but it also works with a thumb hole. So there's a few different ways to open it, or the push button compression lock will open it. Again, a hollow grind, extremely razor sharp, a good piercing point with this sheep's foot or reverse tonneau, whatever you want to call it. Slicing, this is a cutter dream right here. It is a machine when it comes to cutting and slicing. Also a really good EDC knife right here, a fantastic EDC knife. Another knife, Spyderco, a couple $100. Now this is another one, S30V blade seal. This one is made in Taiwan. This is another one that's not made in America. It's made in Taiwan, and it is S30V. Now they do have some different, they have a Smock Mini. They have, that I was just recently made aware of. I mean, they've got so many different knives out there, models of knives and types of knives and version of knives. It's out of this world how many different ones are out there. You literally can learn and learn and learn and never learn everything. But they also have some other smocks coming out, and I'm absolutely excited to get some more of them. And here we go, guys. Drum roll. there we go. The Spyderco Military 2 Big Brown Bear Sprint Run in 15V. Boom! Mic drop. Video's over. Let's go home. All right, back to reality. Like Eminem, back to reality. No, I will not stop. I started. I'm terrible. I can't make a lanyard to save my life, but I tried. It looks horrible, tacky, trashy, but I'm going to try again. I'm going to take it off and do another one, but I have a wooden bead on here. So I did tell you guys that I was going to start trying. And here you go. This is me trying to follow through. I got a whole bunch of paracord and different things like that. So I'm going to do on some McNeese and different ones. I got beads over here for to put for different knives. But this thing is fantastic. Now this is a tool steel, not a stainless steel. So you don't have the corrosion resistance, but you have a lot of toughness, and the edge retention is insane. Extremely long, piercing tactical blade, jimping on the bottom and jimping on the thumb ramp there, so you can choke up and get a good grip. This is another one with a compression lock, so excellent action. I mean, this thing is massive. I mean, look how big that is, and I wear 2XL gloves. Look how big that is. This thing is huge, and I love it. Now, they have other Big Brown Bear Sprint Run 15Vs coming out, the Yojimbo and stuff. I wanted a Shaman. Those things came out last year, I guess. So the Yojimbo and some other ones are coming out, and those are the ones I'm wanting to go after. I'm wanting a Yojimbo. That's why I have not got one yet. I'm wanting to wait and try to get the 15V version. But all in all, right here is a fantastic knife. I'm tickled to death and so thankful to own this. This is my only Sprint Run knife that I own, and I'm so blessed and fortunate to own this. I can't believe that I own this. I'm thankful. I'm grateful. All the things that I could possibly say, and I mean every bit of it, guys. This thing is fantastic. I love it. I love all my Spyderco knives. Now I've got a couple Tenaciouses here. I've got other Spydercos, but they're I got myself, daggone it, every video I make I bleed myself, every one. That's got a sharp point. But anyways, I've got a couple other Spydercos over here that are doubles, but there was no sense in showing all those. But here it is, guys. This is the Big Brown Bear 15V Sprint Run. I love it. It's my only Sprint Run. Daggone it. Got blood on the handle. That's why I don't EDC my stuff a lot, because I hate getting my stuff dirty. Actually, I'm just joking. I don't EDC it because I never get a chance to, because I'm stuck in this house. Because I'm raising 4 little boys all the time, and half the time, well, that's neither here nor there. But fantastic knife, guys. I love this thing. I'm so blessed and fortunate. I'm so grateful. I'm so thankful. I can't believe this. A year and a half ago, I didn't have any of these. This was the very first one I got, and I thought it was the craziest, greatest thing I'd ever seen. And I was like, I could say I had a Spyderco. And before that, I thought they were ugly. I didn't know anything about them. I thought they were tacky looking. They all looked the same. You couldn't tell a difference between one or the other. They all look the same. They all have the same shape. They all got a hole in them. What's up with the hole? What's up with this? What's so big about a Spyderco? I did not understand. I got this one. I understood the ergonomics. I fell in love with this knife. I started studying them and researching them, and it all started making sense. And now I think that they are one of, like this right here, this Shaman, one of the most beautiful knives made. I see the form, I see the function, I see the purpose, the meaning behind each thing that's on this knife and why it's there and how it makes the knife better. I just didn't know. I was ignorant of it. But once I learned, oh my gosh, it changed everything. And like I said, a year and a half ago, I never would have thought that I would have owned any of these. So if I only owned one or two of these, I would be so grateful and blown away and blessed and fortunate and just thankful. The fact that I own all of these, I don't even know what to say, guys. I'm fortunate, I'm grateful, and I'm thankful. And so, yeah, that's neither here nor there. I got more coming. I got more knives coming. Tomorrow or the next day, I've got a shipment coming in with some knives. I will show you guys. Remember, Tuesday, I'm going live. It's Sunday night now. Tuesday, I'm going live, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I'm going live. 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Nobody has to join, but if you want to, I'll be live for a while, starting at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Anybody that wants to join the Premium Members Club, nobody has to. All the money goes towards the Premium Members Knife of the Month giveaway. This month, it's the Cold Steel Engage, as I've told you guys, the 3.5 version, 3.5-inch version in S35VN. If you join and you're a Tier 1, you get 1 name in the hat. Tier 2, you get 3 names in the hat. Tier 3, you get 5 names in the hat. Every dime that goes into the premium members goes towards knives that I give back to the premium members. I pocket none of that money. It all goes towards them and towards the knives that I can give to you guys. So I appreciate it completely. Thank you, anybody that wants to join. If not, I appreciate you. Even if you're not a subscriber, if you're just a viewer, I appreciate you guys. I do ask that if you do like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I appreciate it. Oh, shout outs really quick. I should have done this at the beginning. Shout outs. I wanted to give a shout out big time to Erica's EDC, and I'm gonna tell you why. I've watched Erica's EDC a lot, and I've learned from Erica a lot over time, and I've seen her grow and get bigger and bigger and bigger, and she always was really cool. I've enjoyed watching her. She's very informative, very down to earth. Tonight I actually talked to Erica EDC on Instagram. She took some time out and she talked to me. We talked for probably 20 minutes. What was said is neither here nor there. I learned a few things about her. I learned a few things about who she is, how much she loves knives in the community, her character, and I'm telling you guys, I'm more of a fan after our conversation than I was before. So if you do not watch Erica's EDC, go check her out. Absolutely. Subscribe to her channel. You'll be thankful you did. Much better entertaining than I am. She has more knives than I do. She's more knowledgeable than I am. She's awesome. Check her out. All right. Another one is Carry and Cut. Carry and Cut is a channel. He's been working really hard. He's got a lot of great videos out. He does really good stuff. He's got a lot of great videos. He's informative. He's easy to listen to. He's awesome. Check out Carry and Cut. Carry and Cut. C-U-T. Carry and Cut. Check him out. Subscribe to him if you like what he's got going on. He's got some awesome knives, some really good insight, and I enjoy watching him, and you guys will too. Ken Faulkner, make sure you subscribe to him. Mike's Knives, he's awesome. Check him out. EDC Reviewer, he's awesome. Check him out. And Jesse, when you upload your video and I see what it is, I will give you a shout out, and I will link your video in the description so that people can check you out. All these knives will be linked in the description, guys. I wish you all the best. I wish you sharp knives and happy lives. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. And in honoring St. Patrick's Day, because I am first and foremost a die-hard Kentucky fan. I bleed blue. But I'm also, I love my Irish heritage, because I'm as Irish as this day is long. If you can't tell, I'm like 90% Irish. And there is a saying that I'm going to leave you guys with. And it's, may your troubles be less and may your blessings be more. And it's an Irish saying, and I wish that for each and every one of you guys. May your troubles be less and may your blessings be more. Tomorrow's St. Patrick's Day. Hope each and every one of you guys stay safe. Have a great week. Have a fantastic week. Remember, tomorrow's a canceled check. I said that wrong. Remember, yesterday is a canceled check. Tomorrow is a promissory note, and it can be anything that you want it to be. The past is written, but the future's not. Go write it, make it whatever you want it to be, guys. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. I'm Chris, I'm a professional dad, and I'll see you in the next one.